Hello and welcome to Terraria. My name is Todd, also known as Magic, and this is where we've left off. Me getting myself destroyed by Platera. I almost went back into my spiel that I kept doing, and I need to break that. I need to stop doing that opener. So I've changed a couple of things around. First of all, I've done a lot of grinding for items. I got a couple extra items which I'm going to use and hopefully improve myself with. I did also change a bunch of stuff in the jungle. You don't see it here on my map, but we'll see it as we go head over the jungle. I found a bunch of Platera bulbs, and I'll be fighting Platera a bunch today. Hopefully managing to defeat her at least once. So I'm going to grab all this stuff real quick. I managed to get 2 platinum coins, which is pretty good. I did get a Philosopher's Stone and a Band of Regeneration. I got an emblem, another emblem, a Titan Glove, and Feral Claws. Which means that we'll be making another mechanical glove. Same as we made the fire gauntlet. I got a bunch of life fruits and some dye. So the major reason I brought back my suit and some black lenses is because I wanted to change up my look. I wanted to go with something else, but let's make our accessories first. So we got our Avengers emblem. We got our power glove. So with those two combined, we can make the mechanical glove, which is what we want. We're going to slap the mechanical glove on here. You know what? I'm going to focus mostly on damage instead of survivability because of the fact that I feel like that's the most important thing here. Our survivability wasn't terrible. If we had done a little bit more damage, we would have been better off. And that tends to be the case most of the time in Terraria anyway. So we're going to take our Sorcerer emblem as well, and we're going to turn that into an Avenger emblem. We're also going to wear that. So now we've got a couple emblems and a ridiculous amount of damage overall. So we're going to take that off. We are going to go with the Charm of Myths instead of either the Brain of Cthulhu or the Worm Scarf, just because I believe the cooldown on healing potions is a little bit more useful than reducing damage, because our turtle armor kind of does that for us. Let me just use up our life fruits. I don't know if I got enough, but we'll see. Yep, I did. I had 1 extra. Nice. So we'll take that. Let me make my sunglasses. So these are the sunglasses. If you've never seen these before, they make you look cool. They also changed the sun into the sunglasses sun, and if you've never seen that before, it's kind of funny. So we're no longer the Reaper. Let's take that and we'll plop that in the chest along with all the rest of this stuff, and also that. We'll throw all our souls in this chest and we'll dye up so we get a different look here. There we go. Got a nice little look here. So red dye is just made with a red bug shell. I don't know if anyone's seen that before, but I also made this black and white dye previously, so you know how to make dye. And I just combined a red with a black dye, and that's how you get the red and black dye, which makes this look pretty stylish, I think, anyway. I'm going to take my accessories and reforge them real quick here with my couple of platinum I got, especially the ones that don't have any reforges to begin with. Warding is not great. Guarding's not great. Warding, Violent isn't the best, but I'll leave it there because it's expensive. Menacing is what I got on my mechanical glove. That's pretty good. Jagged, I could reforge that. Let's try and get... If you've never seen this NPC, I don't know if I've explained it, but you effectively put stuff in here and he changes the prefix, which can give you some pretty good stuff. I'm looking for menacing or angry. Angry, it's good enough. That's because I'm just trying to go for as much damage as I can. Rash, we'll change that up. Guarding, quick. Angry, that's good enough. Violent, we'll go to Rash. Menacing, nice. Very nice. That Menacing Fire Gauntlet is now like one of the best pieces we have. And will probably be good until like the end of the game. Wow, our yo-yo bag's expensive, isn't it? Spiked, warding, quick, angry, good enough. I either go with angry or menacing just because of the extra damage, and I think damage is usually the best option. It's not perfect, and we managed to get menacing on quite a few pieces. That's pretty good. So now our damage is just much, much higher, which I'm hoping will offset everything. Most of our mobility is going to come from our mount. The Queen Slime mount is actually pretty good, so we're going to hope that it does more work. As soon as we can get Platera down, I'll finally get a light pet, so you won't have to be in the dark here. Sorry about not having any way to light everything up, but sometimes you gotta deal with what you gotta deal with. Now that we've got a whole bunch of extra health and a whole bunch of extra damage, I'm hoping with our melee armor we'll be putting out enough damage to just completely wreck Platera. At least that's my hope. I've also set up 2 arenas for fighting just Platera alone, and I think they ought to be enough, but we'll have to find out here. Okay, let's head on down. So I've marked the areas where I've set up arenas with jungle torches, so they'll be very easy to spot. We're going to head to the first arena, which is pretty easy to find, and should be right near the top here. You can see I just completely wrecked that bee. I now do a lot of damage. My Yelts now does 111 damage. So you can see the jungle torches, the green torches. I even laid out arrows for my arenas. This is the first arena where I found one of the Platera bulbs. So I've made a little pathway here straight to the Platera bulb. We're just going to sit here for a second, let our health come back. We're going to kill that mimic though. I don't want that mimic anywhere near us. Yeah, you can see I just destroyed that mimic with my Yelts. This is kind of why you want to focus on damage, it's just because damage tends to be the best option. I'm going to buff up, and you know what? Let's break it. So Platera's up there. One thing you should never do is let Platera leave your mini-map. If you're zoomed all the way out, you can tell that that's like the max range of Platera. So we're going to head over here just slowly to Platera, and we don't want to get hit if we can avoid it. Oh boy. I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get hit a lot. Okay, now we're gonna try and not get hit as much. Oop. Okay, come on. Don't get hit so much. As you can see, with a big enough arena, fighting Platera is so much easier because you just kind of circle around her. It's only when she starts throwing out the balls that it becomes problematic and scary. The bouncy balls of doom. I think she stops that in the second phase when she opens her mouth, which is what I'm waiting for and hoping for. She's also shooting real fast, isn't she? There we go. Okay, second phase. Okay, I just need to survive for long enough to let the bouncy balls of doom go away, if possible. Or until I can get the potion cooldown. Come on, potion cooldown. Oh no, bouncy ball. Oof. I managed to get the potion cooldown. Oh, okay. That was just unfortunate. There's still some random blocks around, which I think I got caught on a couple of them a couple times. I didn't really clear out that area very well. But I tried. Did I drop 40 gold? Oh no. I should have put gold away in my piggy bank. What a fool. Okay, so as you can see, that was Platera. Maybe we should go, instead of max damage, maybe we should try using defenses. What did I do with my stuff? Okay, I threw it in here. Let's pull out our defensives, and we'll try max defensive instead. I'm still going to keep the menacing prefixes, just because I still think having a lot of damage is better, but we're going to try out defensive instead. Quick, fleeting, hard, armored, intrepid, lucky, angry. Lucky might be better than angry, but I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. Intrepid, spiked, critting, precise. Come on. Give me something good here. Lucky, angry, that works. So we'll slap on our defenses now. We'll see how that goes. Let me think. Do I want to get rid of mechanical glove? Getting rid of a mechanical glove is rough because you get 12% melee damage and speed. Yeah, let's swap out for pure defensive. I want to see if the defensive will help us a little bit more because I just wasn't surviving, but I was doing alright damage. So I'm hoping maybe even I'll maybe even be able to do enough damage without the extra damage accessories. We'll see. We'll see how much better and or worse we do this time around. Should be pretty plain to tell. The benefit of this, of course, is just that we have a lot of more survivability. I just realized we also didn't buff up with our stuff here. We could go with a summon buff and an armor penetration buff, and we can have multiple summons. And also that little bit of armor penetration. It's not a lot, but it does add up, especially if you hit very quickly as a melee character. It will add up fairly substantially, which, considering we use yo-yos currently, does add up pretty substantially. Okay, so now that we've switched to full survivability, downsides are that we've lost like well over 30% damage, I think. Upside is, so now we can dodge again. We've got 25, or like above 30% damage reduction. And our dodges are pretty effective. I'm hoping a little bit of potion cooldown from Charm of Mist is still good. Really don't have a lot of greater healing potions, which is a shame. I should probably have farmed for those, because they are worth it. I'll worry about that later, though. Okay, so there's one more Platera bulb around this arena, and then I have one more Platera bulb in another arena. We'll try this one. This one's going to be a bit more of a pain, as you can tell, to get to and from. When I have to probably use my Rod of Discord here a couple of times to try and evade this Platera, but we'll see. We've buffed up. Okay. So, now that I've buffed up, let me get out of here. Use our Rod of Discord to get over here. Platera's still spawned, we're good. Use our Rod of Discord one more time once Platera gets close enough. Okay. And Platera is still with us, yep. Still with us. Where's my gold? There it is. 3 gold that I'm going to be able to get back from that. Okay, we'll activate that. We're going to try and just get stuck in, because we've got the more damage resist hopefully now. We can kind of take more hits. At least that's kind of the hope. You never want to specifically just sit and take hits though in Terraria. You always want to be trying to dodge as much as you can, that is. Sometimes it's just not possible to dodge all the hits, and in those situations it's good to have lots of damage reduction from armor and or Worm Scarf. Yeah, we're actually getting Platera down pretty good. I didn't expect we'd be doing so much damage still. Yeah, we're doing a lot of damage, holy cow. no. Okay. That was almost kind of bad. I didn't expect to get stuck in an area like that. Taking a lot of unnecessary damage. Let's try and get this heart. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna need to take some damage here. Just get through. Come on, Platera. Come on. Just go down. Oh boy. I am dodging bullets here. 8 seconds. Come on. There we go. I think that was my last good potion. Yes! Oh my god. Whew, I kind of had to go silent focus mode there at the end, as I've had to do with a lot of these bosses. Expert mode is just not easy. So, the message that just popped up is Platera has been defeated, and screams are echoing from the dungeon. That effectively means the dungeon's now been upgraded. We should get an item specifically from Platera. Let's get out of this terrible place, though. Okay, so we're going to take our new potions, we're going to slap them right there. So now we got our Platera treasure bag. Let's take a look at that real quick. What did we manage to get with? So we got the spore sack. Summon spores over time that will damage enemies. An awkward grenade launcher. And the temple key. Mainly what you had to kill Platera for was the temple key. There's definitely no other reason to kill Platera aside from the temple key as a melee. You pretty much just want to go fight the golem immediately, but we're going to go over to the dungeon and kill some stuff real quick. Actually, you know what? I already fought Platera twice in this episode. I think this is a good place to stop. We'll fight stuff in the dungeon in the next episode, and then in the episode after that we'll probably fight the golem. Let's see, let me just toss this in here, this in here. So the spore sack, summon spores over time that will damage enemies. I'll go ahead and equip that so you guys can see what that does. You can see these little green spores, they damage enemies. It's not really useful for fighting bosses, at least I don't think so. But these little spores do a good amount of damage, so if you're just out in the world farming items, pretty useful that way. We'll be keeping our stuff on us. So apparently going survivability was what we needed to do. Getting that extra bit of survivability, tanking and some extra damage helped us out. We'll throw our spore sack in here just because. We'll also throw our jungle key, or temple key. So I did find the temple already, and I'll be dealing with that. And talking more about that when we go actually to the temple, because we gotta go to the jungle. I mean, not the jungle, but the dungeon first. And we'll be doing that in the next episode. So until then, bye.